Okay. So, tell me the night nurse drama.
Oh,
How's that going?
it got even worse to where now I'm just down to Wednesday. I'm gonna just do with that company Wednesdays and Thursdays. I have a really good, consistent nurse.
What happened?
So Monday night they sent someone. Thank God they showed up, right? But, and the baby, she has moments where she has a bad like reflux, and you have to suction her. She'll start like, like doing all the things like was it like make that gargling sound, and her nose her nose will be bubbling, and it's like her airways trapped because she puts her head back.
She said I need to be suctioned.
Yeah. And so they taught me that in NICU, how to get the bulb or buy a machine, either one. So I have the bulb at home, and I just, suction her out every time I see her struggling to breathe. And it's probably like once every 2 to 3 days, maybe. She has these little episodes. And so I don't know if it's just the high calorie intake, maybe I don't know, or I'm giving her some, whatever. But I did talk to Lamont, and she said, that's normal as long as it's not a consistent thing that just happens sometimes. And, but yeah, the nurse comes running out of her room at 5 a.m. yelling downstairs, like across my house, like yelling for me. And I didn't know what that was. I'm asleep, and so I get up, and she's like, I don't know what to do. The baby, I don't know what's going on with her. And I'm like, oh, you need to suction her. And so I grab the baby from her, and I start the process of, clearing her airway. And she just stands back there and watches me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, don't ever send this lady back to my house. And on my baby cam, she's like nodding off in the middle of the night, like almost falling down. So, I'm willing to bet that's like a second job or something for her. She was tired, which I wasn't, too hard on her about that. I understand, it's hard to get nurses, all of the above. Yeah. And she was trying to stay awake. And so,
okay.
Yeah, but
What about the feed portion?
Oh, yeah.
Is that happening, or you're still going to bed with?
They're feeding her, but they're leaving food in her line and saying that they pour extra in there to make sure that the machine gives them all of it. But I'm like, you're wasting milk, and I don't have milk. I mean, I have it, but I need every.
There's some in the line, but the bag is.
It's at the top of the bag, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, and they're like, well, that's just about 10 to 15 mLs. And I'm like, well, that's almost like a fourth of her feed. So she needs that. And I told her to prime it into her. Normally when I get there, because I only pour in the exact amount, and then I prime it. And they're like, well, that's putting air into the baby. And I was like, no, it'll put air if it's no milk in the line. Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, so that nurse is gone. So I have a really good, consistent one Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm gonna get with a different company to maybe see if I can get some more help. Okay. And the one that my pediatrician referred me to, I asked her, and she sent me like a feeding and speech therapist. I guess she didn't know because they don't provide home health care.
I need to get a sip of water.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not going away. Sorry.
Ten the bed. You can't be seen. Look. You ain't looking. It's okay. You're okay. Sit back, chill. I hope my perfume ain't too strong, y'all.
Okay. So your Monday, Tuesday,
It's gone now.
and your Friday
Yeah.
is okay.
I never did have Friday. We didn't get that far
Got it.
with the company, but we'll see. But it's not as bad now because she can take more calories during the day. So like if we do miss a feed, she's just unfortunately not getting the excess, but she's still getting what she needs. And I'm thinking about getting maybe a day nurse. Maybe it's easier to get the people during the daytime and just sleeping during the day and staying up with her at night.
Maybe flip it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that may be more beneficial.
Where's she at with her feeds right now?
She's still at 3 ounces every
3
3 hours. Yeah.
3.
And sometimes 4, just depending on, like if she has a bad spit up or something, I'll make sure to give her 4. Kind of replace what she lost.
No problems getting formula?
No, not right now. My DME company finally gave me an email that they shipped my order of formula from March, so I'm gonna see if it comes, but that's exciting. And we upped her calorie intake since then, so it's only like 7 cans, and I need 11, but I'm like, I'll take the 7 at this point.
Give me something.
Yeah, because Stacy here got a new script from you for the 11, and she resent it over, so we'll cross that bridge when it comes.
So 180 looks like 5. So 200 minus 20 is 180 divided by 7 is 25 grams. 26
Okay,
grams.
good. So better, yeah.
On our bad scales, so that's good.
Okay, good.
I don't know. Santana has made me rethink our scales here. So 26 grams.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good,
So I say,
perfect.
when I look at her,
Yeah, you can see it off the bat, and I'm always shaking in my boots when I come in here.
grams a day. So great. And then Lamond is when?
Tomorrow.
Lamond is tomorrow. Okay. And then Tamika's today.
Yes.
Okay. How's it going with Tamika?
Going well. Just really slow. Slow.
What is she working on right now? Pacing or I have no idea.
It's she gags. She's working on her muscles. Her jaw is the jaw muscles are in her tongue. She's working on the coordination. Yeah.
How much on average is she doing of the 3 ounces? How much does Santana do it by mouth, and how much you do it by tube?
I do half and half. 4 in the daytime. All of her feeds are by mouth while she's awake. Then while she's asleep, the 4.
Got it.
The tube. And that's when I'll kind of throw in an extra ounce if I can, here and there.
Got it. So 4 ounces, 4 times during the day, and then at night you let her feed and grow. And
Yeah. And just let her sleep.
Yep.
Cute self. He just started spacing them out. I'm seeing him on like the 30th, I believe.
Okay. All right, 25 grams a day. Weight gain.
Perfect.
Yes.
Look at you, girl. Look, she's like,
really following more.
yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Tell me what her is she sleeping, like what's the sleeping patterns?
Yeah, she goes down about, I guess 10 p.m. From 10 p.m. to about 6 or 7 is normally her Sleeping
That's pretty
hours,
good.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to put her on the feeding tube because she
Yeah.
won't.
She's out.
Yeah,
She's like, I want to
she
grow
won't
one.
wake up. Yeah, so I'm like, cool. So I use that opportunity to give her the 4 ounces sometimes
Okay.
if I'm behind, because sometimes by mouth she's wanting to play and do all the things, or she's spitting up because she moved. I figured out, oh yeah, I was gonna text you today, and I'm like, oh, I see her today.
Yeah.
Because I had forgot to respond to the last message about her throwing up, and I just really, like, we had already come to the conclusion that it's the manipulation when I have to pick her up or
Okay.
I have to go
You were
downstairs.
suspecting that last time.
Yeah, and she just takes so long to
Mhm.
digest. She has
Yeah.
to sit for a while, and she doesn't like to sit.
Okay.
So she's like kicking, moving.
Yeah.
I try to swaddle her sometimes, and she'll cry. You know, she wants to get out.
Yeah.
And so I don't
you're
know.
Like, I can't explain it to
yeah.
you.
So if she takes, say if she has a big spit up, I'll give her like the 4 ounces a couple times
Yeah.
on her night feed just to kind of make up for what she lost there.
Okay. What do you think her average intake is? Are you putting it in to healthy or
No,
you know?
because I noticed that I have to do that every time I feed her. I can't just, because I kind of write it down.
Yeah. That's
Then I
okay.
go on my phone and log. So when I went to log into the site,
Mhm.
it's like one of those things you have to log in that at that point and put it in. I can't go back and
Okay.
feed it info, but I do keep it.
That's okay.
I'm trying to see if I should like put it on an Excel spreadsheet or something. I was thinking
might
maybe
be
that could
good.
work for me.
That might be good.
Yeah, just to have
Yeah.
a running tab of it.
But what do you think it is, her totals?
Anywhere, I always try to hit the 19
Uh-huh.
because that's what you gave.
Yeah.
You know, you said it's safe. You
Yes.
know, so when I say about 21,
Okay. So
average.
minimum 19, 21
Yeah,
average.
yeah,
Okay. I love it.
yeah. One day she had like 28
Oh my goodness.
She was
and that
eating
was
that
mostly
day.
on her own.
Yeah.
Separate from that 4
Mhm.
ounces you give her at night.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just listening to her.
I also left a message. It was confusing because I
Mhm.
was out of town and they said that your doctor's office called and asked for how much per month that she needed.
Oh yeah, but they guesstimated it.
Well, I ended up saying it's about 6.5 cans a month.
Oh.
I did end up calling and leaving a message. Okay, so
Oh.
is Becky also the MA of Dr. Keith?
It's probably Stacy.
I mean, Stacy.
So yeah,
Sorry,
okay,
Stacy.
yeah. So Stacy, right now, they're
But
looking
your-
for
but
someone.
your pediatrician is also Stacy, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what confused me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, this is the GI doctor's number, but
and
I
they're
see
spelled
Stacy.
just alike too.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
So I did leave it on voicemail.
Okay.
I think it might have been Monday, and I said, you know, I think this is what you guys need to know because I calculated it all. I looked at all the powder grams and how much powder is in.
Oh, we
Yeah.
way overestimated then.
That's okay.
She said
It's
like,
better not.
what did we come up with? Like 11.
11 cans.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of
Because
extra.
she asked me how many do I go through, and I told her 1 can every 3 days is pretty much what I've been going. Because it's 11 scoops
Yeah.
and a tablespoon for the. How
Okay,
many
I have-
ounces is
for,
that? It's
for
the
the
picture.
600, it's 1 cup plus 1 scoop plus 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that cup
But
we
it's,
measured out at 10.
So on NeoSure, let me see NeoSure.
She's probably overfed. I'm just letting you know now.
Let's see.
Doing
Well,
the-
you can put a cup in.
I had a measuring
Yeah.
cup, right? And I filled it up with the scoops. And I
Okay.
got to about 10. So I said, okay, 10 is a cup.
Because it says there's 646 grams in a can,
Okay.
right? So, and how many grams in a cup? It's such a, like, it's like you have to be a mathematician to figure this out. But let me just double check. I will double check. Formula.
What?
Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's a lot. Let's see. You know, as long as you had a really, horrible time looking for powder, you're gonna have plenty left over. It's a better problem to have. Let's just say that. There's nothing
That may
worse
be
than
why
that.
she can't, like she's throwing up. She may have like the thickest milk in America now.
Yeah, so what I would do is just put it in a measuring cup.
Oh, okay,
You
an
know what
actual
I mean?
measuring.
Like,
Yeah, because I had the little baking scoop
that
cup,
would work
and I filled it in with the
with the scoops.
little scooper, and I got to 10 when it
You
filled
got to
up the
10?
1 cup.
Okay.
And so I said, oh, 10 plus 1 and 1 tablespoon. So that's what I've been doing.
And
I'm
you
not
said-
sure if that's
and then
right.
And then that'll just go through 1 can every 3 days. You said?
Yeah. Well, I have a little left over, but a full to feed her fully for the 3 days
Okay.
is 1 can. Then I have some left over for the next feed. It may be like two scoops in
You
there.
might also be, because sometimes you have to dump stuff too. Do you ever have to dump?
Yeah, but it's after it's already pre-mixed.
Right.
So,
But it's still a formula that that just
Yeah.
gets dumped. So
yeah,
Maybe
like if
you're-
I use that gel mix and she
Right.
didn't want the full bottle, yeah, we're dumping.
it's better to have.
Maybe
more.
that's yeah. But
If
that's
for
a
some
lot
reason
more.
they kick it back, we'll go
Okay.
back to measuring it again. But
So, and on our old recipe, I think I got 7 cans. Before right when we started coming, they were on back order with Neosure.
okay.
This DME called Edge Park, and they finally sent me a shipment yesterday, and it had seven cans in it.
Well, if you want to take a picture of the front of the can just to make sure, because there's
Okay.
one that has like extra powder in it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just want to make sure that what they're sending you, like, take
Okay.
a picture of where it says how much powder is in that can.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Okay.
I'll just double
And-
calculate.
Okay.
Yeah. But
And I need to remeasure
Yeah.
what 1 cup is.
yeah,
I'm
when
gonna
you-
use the glass, my measuring
Yeah, you
cup,
can
like
do
the
the
actual
glass.
cup, and see.
1 cup, 1 scoop, 1 tablespoon.
Yeah,
And then you do
in the 500,
500,
11.
11, and water. Okay.
Yeah,
That should do it. How are the poops going?
great. Yep, she's regular.
How many per day?
About 1 a day, sometimes 2 a day, maybe like 3 times a week, half the week, almost half the week. I guess she'll have 2, and that may just be because she's not done
Yeah.
when I change her.
And
But
what
definitely
is the
once a day.
form like?
Now it's getting like sausage looking now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
So, and then is it brownish green or is it more brown?
Yeah, brownish tan, I guess.
Brownish
or-
tan?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
She's like, what are you talking about my poop for? What are you talking about my poop for? Oh, is that a smile?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Making
Look
fun
at
of me?
mama.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
This is when it gets fun.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, wet diapers.
She's wet all the time. Look, about 6 a day,
Okay.
and that's just because I change her every time I feed her,
Okay.
and she's normally wet.
And is that when you look at her diaper, do you see any color, or does it seem like it's clear or light yellow?
It's
or
like a light
light
yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
She gets changed like once every 2.5 to 3 hours, I guess.
Okay. Has she been to? Is she still doing ECI?
Yeah, they were supposed to come this morning, and she said she lost her voice, so she was gonna reschedule.
Okay.
And so yeah, she still has that, and good because she's not doing what she needs to be doing. So
Yeah.
we have a little time to work. She's supposed to be rolling over. She's not interested in even
Okay.
rolling. She'll turn
There's
to
a
the
range.
side.
There's a range.
Yeah,
of
okay.
what's appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working on her head
4
control.
to 6 months. Like I'm also gonna tell you that my daughter didn't even walk until 15 months.
Okay.
So there's
wow.
a big range
Okay.
of what's normal.
Uh-oh.
Excuse you. Excuse you.
I'm gonna sit you down, okay?
She
Because the
looks
bobblehead.
She looks like Mama.
Oh.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, the last time you said they were estimating her developmental age was around 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to know
What they have now.
what they say now.
Okay, so once she comes, she's gonna let me know because she said she's out of town next week.
Okay.
So the week after should be the scheduling.
What about feeding therapy?
She's doing well in that. Other than yesterday, she would not feed
Okay.
at her therapy. She hadn't eaten since like 5 a.m. Her appointment was at 10:30.
Okay.
Wouldn't take the bottle from the therapist. We switched. She wouldn't take it from me. She wanted to play and smile. So I always say, I'll wait till my hair is combed or whatever, and I'm gonna get back on there. And it's turning into like 2 weeks. Say hi, Tanny Bear. Yeah, look at Bear. Okay. Okay. She's big. She ain't that big. She's 11 pounds. But yeah, so y'all, it wouldn't be my channel, it wouldn't be my life if something just didn't go right. Right? Let me close this door. My husband's working. So yeah, wouldn't be right if y'all, that night nurse company, if they want to call themselves that, Adeline, we were so happy, y'all, and thankful to God, all of us, including you guys. And it just didn't work out. So the day they were supposed to start, I'm supposed to have them 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., right? Tuesday through Saturday. The day that they're supposed to start, they show up at 8 a.m. I should have known then it was going to be a mess. They showed up at 8 a.m. And so they were like, oh, since we had everything mixed up, we're going to have you a nurse that'll be there, but she can't get there until 10 because of the schedules that they work, the hours that they work. She can't work before 10. And she's going to be a fill-in nurse until your consistent nurse comes the following day, which would have been a Wednesday. Is that? Oh, that's milk residue on her bed. I need to get that up. Sorry, it's bothering me. I'm looking at it. But anyway. Yeah, so the lady comes at 10, worked really well, 10 to 7, and it went well. And the next day, I'm waiting on the nurse. Nobody shows up. Nobody calls me. And so I called them like, what's this all about? Like, they were like, oh, we don't have a nurse on duty. I'm sorry no one called you. But, what is up with her? But, we're working to get you someone, and they'll be there tomorrow. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm too far in, but I need y'all to come get all this stuff up out of my house. This bag y'all left here with paperwork on her and a little tablet to clock in and out. Like, just come take it out. Get it up out of my house. I'm good. We don't need y'all. And so they're like, oh, give us another chance. And it's really hard staffing nurses right now, which I understand that. But you got to let me know. I wasn't even mad about being understaffed. I'm mad about not letting me know. And I'm trying to do all of the things to prepare and get ready because somebody's supposed to be at my house at 8 o'clock. So we ended up finding a really good nurse, but she only works Wednesdays and Thursdays. She showed up Wednesday and Thursday. And then come Friday, they looking for somebody to work. Can't find anybody. I was like, you know what? I can't do y'all. I'm just going to take the girl that comes Wednesday and Thursday because I know her. When you guys find someone consistent enough, let me know and we'll add them to the mix. And so Monday and Tuesday, the nurse comes. They say, oh, we found, over the weekend they called me, oh, we found someone that could work Monday and Tuesday. So I was like, cool. They send this lady over She feeds her through the tube, which is fine because I do her bottle feeds during the day, so she won't have any kind of aversions. But she leaves food in the tube line. Y'all, that's the tube line there. It's on right now. She eating through it. She leaves food in the little line, and I'm like, she needs all of her calories. This is why she's not gaining the weight she's supposed to gain, because she's not getting fed her full formula, her full dosage or whatever. So I was like, you know what, I can't deal with her. And so she was like, okay, I'll do it. That's just pumping air. The food in the line pumps air into the baby. I'm like, not if it's food in there. It pumps air into the baby if there's no food in the line. But anyway, so, and she's African. That's neither here nor there. But you know, you can't tell some people some things they just don't tell you. So, okay. So, very strong personality. Let me just say that. And so, she, the next day she comes and my baby started having acid reflux like really bad, and they started having like secretion, like bubbling at the mouth or whatever, and just like her head is tilted back, her back is going in, she's trying to clear her airway. The lady comes out yelling and screaming for me. I'm in my room sleep downstairs. She comes out yelling and screaming. I get up and come, and I'm like, just suction her. Like, I know you know how to suction somebody. And so I was just like, okay, I can't sleep comfortably with you in my home and know that you can do the bare minimum. I know how to suction a baby. Like, it's clear that she needs, it's mucus or something is caught in her airway. You need to suction her out, her nose, her mouth. And I was just like, you know what, let me call the agency. I was like, the one you sent me Monday and Tuesday just not going to work. I just keep the lady on for Wednesday and Thursday. And the rest of the days, I'm going to wing it or find me a new company. So that's what I've been doing, y'all. I just been getting back adjusted to having to be up around the clock with her, because the help we all thought that we were getting, not so. But shout out to her consistent night nurse. Really nice lady. Oh, and the one on Monday and Tuesday, y'all. So I look on the baby cam up there. She over there nodding off in the chair like, I'm like, girl. I wanted to record her so bad, y'all, but I saw paperwork that said I can't record them or whatever. Just falling asleep. But, you know, like my mom, and I told my mom that, and like my mom was saying, more than likely, the lady has like more than one job, and she's probably just really tired, you know, and she's trying to stay up. But, and then that's another thing, like, we got a whole TV in the baby room, so I was like, watch, like, here, I put all of the apps on there, y'all. We got every app you could think of. We got it in this house. I was like, have at it. I set up nursing profiles, because I know being up overnight with a baby that's pretty much sleep, because Tanner Bear is sleeping through the night, that's going to be boring AF. And so I was just trying to do something to give, you know, keep them occupied while they sitting here with her. Just all we need you to do, easiest job, like maybe I need to go get certified. Just make sure she eat. At this point, just make sure she eat. But that's the rundown on that. But great news is she's gaining weight really well. She's excelling, and she's a 4-monther adjusted, 7 months. What you looking upside my head for? She's 7 months actual. So, you know, it just is what it is. So yes, I'm over here yet again, burning the candle at both ends, and just trying to figure this thing out. So anyway, here are her doctor's appointments that I filmed for the week, and wish me better luck next week.
I'm really on fire tonight. Can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now. Ain't got no time to fight. I'm talking